They would like to follow him and keep him longer. But Jesus wants to join the women who have gone ahead on little donkeys, and he tears himself away from their insistence, going quickly down the road by which he came up yesterday. He slows down only when he is where the labourers are working, to raise his hand to bless the unhappy men who look at him as one looks at God. At the foot of the mountain, the road divides into two branches. One goes towards the lake, the other inland. The 4 little donkeys are on the latter, and they are trotting along, raising dust from the road parched by summer, and shaking their long ears. Now and again, one of the women turns round to see whether Jesus is joining them, and they would like to stop to wait for him. But with his hand, he beckons them to proceed in order to get quickly off the uncovered stretch of the road on which the sun is already blazing down, and thus reach the woods which climb towards Aphek. It is cool in the woods, which interlace a green vault over the track. They enter them happily, with exclamations of relief. Aphek is much further inland than Gamala. It is among the mountains, and so it is no longer possible to see the Lake of Galilee. In actual fact, it is not possible to see anything, because the road climbs between 2 ridges, which are like screens. The widow is ahead of them to point out the shortest way. That is, she leaves the track and takes a path which climbs up the mountain and is even cooler and shadier. But I understand the reason for the deviation when, turning round on her saddle, Sarah says, "Look, these woods are mine. Valuable trees. They come from as far as Jerusalem to buy them, to make chests for rich people. And these are old trees. But I have also seedling nurseries. Come, see." And she drives her little donkey down steep slopes, then up crests, and then down once again, following a little path through her woods, which are in fact zones with old trees, ready to be cut down, and zones with tender plants, at times only a few centimetres off the ground, among green herbs, smelling of all mountain aromas. "This place is beautiful and well kept. You are a wise woman," says Jesus, praising her. "Oh, but just for myself. I would take care of everything more willingly if I had a son." Jesus does not reply. They go on. Aphek can now be seen in the middle of apple orchards and other fruit trees. "That orchard is mine as well. Too much for me alone. It was already too much when I had my husband,